Hi, Divine Feminine. It's Helping Hands, Delton Tranquility Tarot. It's Anna here, and I'm just doing a quick little read. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into a long reading. I just wanted to check a couple questions about the Divine Masculine. I asked how he's feeling about the Divine Feminine. What are his thoughts about the Divine Feminine? And his actions he'll be taking in the near future. And then I pulled out a couple cards for the Divine Feminine of what she needs to know about her Divine Masculine and any advice. And I forgot to pull out an angel card, but at the end I will do that for you. But first, if any of you are interested in learning how to do tarot, there's all sorts of help online. But if you want to buy a book, I made an easy book for beginners. It's called Helping Hands, and it has the Fool, it has the meanings, it has the ruling planet, element, astrological, what card it's related to. I even have the season, and I have food, spices, and what the number 20, the definition and everything, and then other definitions, and then I did a page for upright meanings, and then the last page is reversed meanings. Okay, same with every other page in my book. If you're interested, there's links below. There's one for, there's a link for to buy it on my for my ebook if you're interested in, and it's $10. And then for others who want the hard copy, you can email me, link below, and I will sell it for you. I usually sell it $15, but I will sell it to you for $10. And then you just pay for the shipping and all that. Just email me and we'll figure it out from there. Okay? Anyways, back to the reading. I'm just letting you know this group of Divine Masculines are really up in their heads big time. There are 1, 2, 3 swords, and then there's air, there's fire, there's 1 water, there's Aries, there's Virgo, Aquarius, there is I think this is Pisces. I'm not sure. Any of the water signs. But anyways, the Divine Masculine right now is going through kind of a hard time right now. He's all up in his head. And how he's feeling is he's feeling like really impatient and frustrated at himself for the way he treated you. And he knows he stabbed you right in the back, and he wasn't telling the truth. He's feeling like deep, deep remorse about losing the Divine Feminine. He's all up in his head because he was ruthless, and he was kind of cruel and brutal to you. Okay. Also, right now, your Divine Masculine is feeling so unbalanced that he's ranting and raving. But he's thinking he lost to competition, possibly to another man. And he wants to make an escape from all the pain here. And that's how he's feeling, as he made all this pain that shocked your life, and where you had to rebuild your life and your heart. And he knows that because he made a decision. And the decision he made was foolish, because this is upside down. It's reversed. He made the wrong decision. Okay? And his thoughts. He's really been looking, thinking in his head, trying to match up all these clouded puzzle pieces together. And he's feeling unbalanced. No. He's thinking, he knows he's imbalanced because he's in his head, and he wants to balance out the scales. He wants to balance out the scales because he made a real stupid, foolish decision. It was the wrong decision, and he's paying for it. He's looking deep within, and especially with the Star card reversed. Okay. Do we have Temperance too? Yeah, we have Temperance and the Star. I'm not sure. I'll check it. Well, the Star card is related to the Strength card, number 8. And that you could be dealing with an Aquarius. He might be an Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius. And in the past, you know, or he was wishing, hoping, shining, or he could be like, you know, where you go, you're falling on the ground and you're shaking your hands up into the towards the heavens, and you're screaming. I just saw an image of a divine masculine physically doing it, or having thoughts of doing it, because he's so up in his head. There's anxieties. He needs to breathe, right? He actually you might be kind of in contact for some of you, because he is acting kind and he's confident around you, but he's not feeling it on the inside. Okay? He needs, he's going through a major cleanse right now, is what they're saying. And because he's reversed, he really needs to ground himself, because he's all up in his head. And he will be doing that once he works on it. Okay. Also, there might be, for some divine masculines, he might be worried about something, okay, that needs to be rebuilt, or someone could be ill. You could be ill, or he could be ill, or there's some sort of illness that somebody has. Could be family, could be a child with disabilities, maybe teenager. Anyways, that is, and also the Star reversed for the older divine masculines, and I even mentioned it yesterday or a couple days ago, that the older divine masculines are going through a midlife crisis right now. The bubble has been broken, and your divine masculine is fighting depression and despair. And at nighttime, before he falls asleep, he's dreaming of the past. He's so exhausted because he has a hard time sleeping, okay? He's feeling gloom and hopelessness. Sounds like he needs to go outside more. But, or you do. For some divine masculines, he's thinking that this connection is hopeless. He's playing the victim, and some of the divine masculines are in their ego, and they're thinking that this connection is kind of out of touch with reality. Those are for the divine masculines that have a big ego. So those are probably for the younger divine masculines, okay? So you're going to have to be patient with that and let him go through what he needs to go through. Because he will learn, and if he doesn't learn, the more you move forward in your life and get in alignment with your path, the more he'll come around. He'll begin to see synchronicities and all that. Okay? He has been spying on you, though, with the is it Knight? Page of Swords. Okay? It's kind of a know-it-all for the younger ones. Or thought he was a know-it-all, right? And cut you out. And he was kind of cruel, it sounds like. But with this, he wants to overcome the obstacle, and it looks like he will, because the King of Cups is the master of all the emotions, okay? And for some that for the twin flames who are sort of in contact or in contact, the knives out of his back and his heart, or he's seen that those are out of your back and your heart, that you did it yourself. You both did it together but separate, because there's a mountain in between you. And he's actually shocked. There's some that are shocked that this is working out, that you two are working together, working as a team, right? And that things are falling into place and things are calm. He's able to be calm even though there's other stuff going around him. Okay. But for the majority of you, yeah, and he's not used to this. This is kind of, for some, it's uncomfortable for him. because we have the Temperance reversed, and the Temperance is the number 14, which is the number of independence, freedom, and determination. Okay. Temperance is fire, and it's Sagittarius. Okay. Fire and air. I'm just going to look up the fire and air. Fire and air. Yeah. Fire and air is like providing in the 3D loving warmth. But when they're unbalanced, it's icy chill, cold shoulder. But he's hoping and seeing a beautiful, some sort of beautiful reality, it's saying. And it's a beautiful reality that it can be real instead of being analyzed so much. And he's really analyzing everything. Okay. Okay. But it's reversed. So he's thinking that, yeah, he knows and feels and is thinking of his inappropriate and his foolish actions and behaviors. Also, he is in his head about bad timing, that it didn't matter. Either he was attached when you were single, or you're attached and when he's single, and it's just wrong timing, bad timing all the way. And he's kind of feeling hostile about that, about his decision and his lack of decision when it comes to you, his indecision. Okay. And he needs to balance out the scales because he didn't pay any attention to the consequences of his actions, the karma that was caused by his actions. He's feeling kind of stressed and turbulent, and he might actually need to go talk to somebody here, because he's doing inner work and trying to balance out his foolish mistakes right here, trying to balance it out. Because he knows he made the wrong decision, because he hurt you. That's what this is saying. He broke the contract. He broke the rules, and he broke the tradition, and he was kind of a rebel. And he had a holier than thou attitude. Okay? But right now, he's working on balancing his emotions. He knows he's in love with you and wants to work together with you. But he's questioning things. He's going to be questioning things. And he's also thinking for some divine feminine, some of you are attached. And you're being kind of like a rebel. And he's not sure if he wants to be part of this scandal. Because maybe there's three's a crowd. Could be his karmic too. That he's trying to balance the scales. Because there could be a divorce right here. Needing to go over contracts. Need to go over the word. Make sure all the dotted T's and I's are all proper, and etc. and etc. Okay. Yeah, he wants liberation. He wants to be liberated out of this. From all of his inner unknowns that he wasn't aware of before. Yeah. Okay, divine feminines. The universe is letting you know that right now his actions, he's feeling right now he's going to be concentrating on work, and he's working on his inner work. And working on his intuition and the way that he could balance out the scales by serving humanity. Now, with the Hermit card, it is related to the the moon. Okay? So all of this might be happening in late summer or fall. So you might just have to be a little patience, okay? Because he's looking at overcoming the obstacles, and he's trying to find a guide to lead, to rule, and trying to find the tool to heal the situation and overcome the obstacles. Okay? Yeah, it has him doing soul searching, because also with, I pulled some cards for the feminine, but the fish in here also, fish means souls, right? So, and he's going inward on how to balance the scale and communicate with you, because the ruling planet for the Hermit is Mercury, okay, which is manifestation and communication, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know below. But I don't want to look that up right now. Okay. Now, for the stubborn masculines that you're dealing with, I'm just trying to get it all together in my head here. The ones that have been closed-minded, heart and soul. And the dishonesty. He might be blaming others, okay? Blaming society, or blaming, he's blaming somebody, okay? And he needs to look where the blame goes. And I think he's blaming himself. Because he left you in the dark. And right now, because of that, he's going through a major midlife crisis, okay, for the older divine masculines. Now, when it comes to the advice, I didn't ask the advice. I asked the divine, what do the divine feminines need to know about their masculine? And you got the Son of Swords, Cups, excuse me, and then 10 of Wands, and then you got the fish. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Lenormand book here. Don't know the meanings. I just got this a while ago. So the divine masculine, what the universe wants to know is he's gone inward. Okay. And it also is the Knight of Cups, which is an offering, right? Which has stressed him out, because, and maybe there's other people involved, but we're going to look at it in a different way. Okay. The fish is saying that in the depths of his unconscious, hidden desires are coming back out, okay? Which is beyond their control right now, which could be the reason why they're feeling this way. Chaotic. Maybe there's been some competition, competitiveness, jealousy. There's been some victory. And he has no control over it. It's beyond his control. And he's looking at this drive, this hidden drive of love to you. Why he wanting to offer it to you. He doesn't know what. It's something hidden in him, and he can't get rid of it. Okay? And it's been building up and building up and building up, the pressure. This also could mean passion, sex. Okay, to release it. Something needs to be released. The fish also could represent him being playful. And they're asking the divine feminine, the more or they're telling the Divine Feminine, the more that you are playful, the more playful he will be. And also, if you come into contact with him, to be playful with him, right? Flirt, let it be light, not heavy, okay? Yeah, he's being driven, and he doesn't know what it's coming from. And the Divine Masculine right now is getting in touch with his deeper emotions and currents. And I just heard the feminine needs to do that. Okay? And independence, water, ocean, seas, lakes, rivers. Okay, maybe that means grounding yourself. Um, Grounding yourself on the ground, but also by going on the adventure, but not forgetting to, okay, cleanse your spirit and your physical body in water, okay, and allow the abundance of healing. I have to get that. That's the end of my reading. I will be in contact soon. Good day. Bye.